Hello, and welcome to James, the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible. Which is actually a shorter line than what I'm about to say. The anime, I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. How of a name. Does the anime earn such a long ass name? Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's meh. It's okay. It's nothing to write home about. It's not, alright, you're going to be executed tomorrow. You can only get to watch one show before you die. What's it going to be? This ain't going to be the show you're going to pick. Just saying. You'd probably pick one. Ooh, you can be executed, but you're only allowed to watch one show. I pick One Piece. Fuck, we can't execute him for months now. But main character, something Tenjo, I can't remember his first name. That's how little he means to me. He's a large, overweight nerd, but not that smart, not that good at anything. Gets bullied at school, gets bullied by his family. No one likes him except for his grandfather. When his grandfather passes away, he inherits everything his grandfather had because grandfather liked him, didn't like the rest of his family. Well, I guess I'm going to move out of my parents' house and move into my grandfather's house because it's already paid for and it's mine now. Starting off, though, he hates being bullied. When he sees someone else being bullied, he stands up to him. When he sees a woman being harassed, he stands up for her. Gets his ass beat, but he does the right thing. So, a case of like looks can be deceiving. Like, oh wow, this big fat guy, he's gonna stand up and do the right thing while all these other people are cowering in fear from these three guys harassing this woman or whatever. Like he's a good person. He's got good character, which is one reason why his grandfather liked him and left him everything. Unfortunately, he goes to his grandfather's house, finds a portal to another world. Bam! He's now instantly an Adonis god. Which I felt was pretty fucking stupid. Now, if they wanted him to look like that, they could have done it in a way that was actually done well. Could have been, he goes to the other world. Oh wow, this is what I look like when I'm in good shape and eat right and work out? Huh. Then when he goes back to the real world, all of a sudden it's like, huh, my clothes are a little baggier than usual. And then realize like, oh hey, when I'm in the other world, when I'm in such great shape and I'm going on adventures and fighting monsters and all that, I'm burning way more calories than I normally would going to school and then coming home and playing a computer game. So as he goes to the other world, where he's in this godlike body, goes on more adventures, walks farther, travels farther, fights more monsters, comes back to the real world, and oh man, this is great. I have to buy all new wardrobe now. Until episode 4 maybe or 5, whatever, when then he's got the body in the real world as he does in the fantasy world. That would have been great. Instead, they just, all right, you're an Adonis guy now. The woman that he saved is apparently the daughter of some very prestigious school. So he gets away from his regular school to go to this prestigious school, and everyone's like, oh, he's the guy that saved the principal's daughter. Wow, he's the guy that stood up to 3 bullies. Oh, wow, I can't believe it. And I was like, they all instantly fall in love with him, partially because of his character, but also because now he's a fucking god. He's walking around just being the most beautiful person on the planet. No joke, one episode is about how, oh no, the male model is drunk again and he can't do his lines. Wow, this guy is more beautiful than every model we've ever seen before. Put him in the commercial. I don't get, I mean, I get why they did it that way, but they could have done it so much better. They could have been, hey, I like looking like that in that fantasy world. I want to look like that in the real world. Well, as I do more traveling and fighting and all that in the fake world, or fantasy world, I burn more calories. And when I come to this world, like, wow, I've lost 2 sizes. I'll go from a size 54-inch waist to a size 50-inch waist. I'm going to need to buy a belt. Keeps adventuring, comes out, I need to wear 44 and get new belts because the belts I have don't have enough notches on them. They could have done that and taken 2, 3 episodes at minimum 3 episodes, but they could have gone on for at least half the season, and they just didn't do that. Just God. Some of the things I did like though is he's able to transfer money from fake world to real world. He's able to transfer items from the real world to the fantasy world. I gotta stop calling it. It's not a fake world, it's a fantasy world, but what he does is he gets salt and salt shakers in the real world. Then he goes to town in a fantasy world and like, wow, this is the purest salt I've ever seen. You must be royalty or something like that. You must be a prince from a far off land that has salt this pure and fine in such fancy containers. He's like, it was bought at the 100 yen store. Like, I bought 4 of them at the 100 yen store, and this guy's going nuts over it. I only got this much silver on me right now, but I can buy 2 of them right now and then get more silver, and I can buy the rest. Like, you know what? I need the money really bad right now, so I'm going to sell you all 4 now. Oh, please. Oh, you're so generous. I knew you must be royalty. Only someone with that much money behind them could be so generous with this. Oh, thank you. Like, that was a great scene. A couple other scenes like that were fantastically well done. If the show had done a better job of going from large, obese weeb to in shape and had more scenes like that salt scene, I probably would have liked it better. Instead, just, you're a god now. And you only get maybe one every other episode of a scene kind of like that. That I thought was pretty interesting, pretty funny, and in a way of like, you know what? If you could transfer between worlds like that, that's something that you could and probably should do. Bring in pure salt or what was the other one? It was a tea. I think it was a tea, but like it had no impurities. And what is this flavor? Oh, it's ginseng tea. What's ginseng? They don't have that in this world. Not that I've ever heard of. It was something. I don't think it was actually ginseng, but it was something similar. Something that like we have in the modern world that we take for granted, but in that fantasy world, they never heard of. They had great ideas, they just didn't fucking execute them well. Unfortunately. And like I said, this is not going to be, oh, I got to rush out and watch it right away. Or I don't have Crunchyroll, but I guess I'll get it for this specific show. No. It's not going to be anything like that. If they had done it better, if they executed their ideas better, maybe, but if you're only allowed to watch one show before you get executed, pick One Piece. It'll take months before they get to execute you. But if you're just looking for something to watch while you wait for the next episode of Goblin Slayer Season 2 to come out, or waiting for the next season of, I don't know, Blue Eye Samurai or something, give it a watch. At best, I can give it a 6 out of 10. And that's pushing it. This is probably more likely a 5 out of 10, just a meh. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just meh. Like from South Park. His character's not getting better, but it's not getting worse. It's just tied. This show is definitely tied. 5 out of 5 or 5 out of 10. A meh out of 10. So yeah, if you get a chance to watch it, but don't be putting off other things to watch it. If you have nothing else, yeah, sure, give it a shot. If you have literally anything else to watch, I'd probably watch it instead. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.